Well, well, well. Welcome to the Architects of Fate streaming extravaganza. That's right. You found the self-proclaimed original Twitch TTRPG stream that lets you shake up our world. Now pay attention because this is how it works. If you'd like to add some loops to this roller coaster ride of a show, you're gonna need fate chips. Now these magical loyalty points can be earned just by watching, following, hosting, subscribing, or just engaging with us in the chat. It's like free money, Pete. With your fate chips, you can use your powers as an architect to heal your favorite players, summon items that will make their adventure a lot easier, or a lot harder. You can even make players say or sing outrageously silly things. Think of those possibilities. But wait. There is more. You can also toss our unsuspecting heroes into random encounters that will leave them sweating, strategizing, and questioning their life choices. All it takes is a quick redeem command in the chat. You choose the item or action and the player you want to mess with, and we'll take it from there. So sit back, relax, and prepare yourselves for a mind-blowing spectacle of storytelling and mayhem. We've got adventure, we've got drama, and more surprises than a clown car at a kid's birthday party. So let's go!
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Architects of Fate, where we are having for you guys another exciting tabletop RPG action-packed evening. Actually, let me make certain that I have audio, because sometimes I don't have audio. Yep, we have audio. All right. That's fantastic. It is a Tuesday, and usually on Tuesdays we do Conan, Adventures in an Age Undreamed of by Modiphius Entertainment. However, we are taking a break for the holidays. People are busy, people are around, and we decided to do what we are calling the Cyberpunk Short Shot. It's not quite a one-shot campaign. Could be two, maybe three, don't know. So it is the Short Shot campaign here in Cyberpunk Red by R. Talsorian Games. So I hope all of you guys are out there going to be joining us. Be interactive with us in chat. This is a less serious campaign than some of the others. We're just going to be having fun with this. The rule of cool is in play. We're going to be cinematic, we're going to be action-packed, and we're going to be pushing through and having a great time with you guys. So with that, we had a session 0 last week where we just kind of set up what the gig was going to be for the players, introduced the players, went through some of the mechanics. That being said, if you guys are curious about Cyberpunk Red, about the mechanics, about the books, the world, the environment, anything about it, just let us know in the chat, and we are happy to talk about any part of it. But for right now, I want to introduce my fantastic cast and crew. So first off, the man behind the scenes, the one keeping us running, and the guy keeping the lights on, he can see you, but you can't see him. That would be our moderator, Nat. After that, going from in a clockwise order, because that sounds just fine, we have Alastor, the White Whale. Why don't you tell us a little about yourself?
Me or the White Whale?
Yes.
The White Whale is a pale, portly rocker boy who tends to end everything he says with a flick and beats things with a microphone stick from time to time. Sometimes a guitar. And it is White Whale, W-A-I-L.
After that, we have Trouble. And I'm not just kidding you here. That is the name of the character from Altari.
Call sign troubleshooter, but
troubleshoot.
No, definitely going to be trouble from now on.
Read the character. No, I am a neon blue skinned, green mohawked solo. Focus being on guns and the occasional explosives. I like to see just see the world burn sometimes. Also, be glad that you aren't literally 2 feet away from his flourishes.
I don't know what you mean!
There's nothing but rock and roll, blowing stuff up.
It's a
introducing tonight for the first time here on the Architects of Fate as a player, I'm so happy to bring on Evney, who is playing Batty. Why don't you tell us a little about her?
Well, Batty is, well, a little bit batty, but her actual name is not Batty. It's Lavia, and she's from South
Lavia.
America originally, but she grew up in one of those big high skyscrapers with her family who were mysteriously murdered when she was a child, and she was the only one left alive. And ever since then, she kind of had to do things on her own and tried to maintain the lifestyle that she had become used to growing up. And she's very distrustful of people, a little bit sarcastic, doesn't talk as much, she's not quite as outwardly energetic as some other characters may be, going by the last introduction there. But no, she gets things done. She's a little bit of a recluse, so you gotta really look forward to find her. You gotta know somebody that knows her, and she'll take care of it. She'll get it done. She might not tell you how she did it, and you might not want to know, but she'll get it done.
All right, and last but not least, the one you've got to keep an eye out for, that would be Patch by Tim Horton.
I believe that you're being ableist, as the kids say nowadays. Yes, I am playing Ezekiel Patchvoss, who is a guy that does some tech. He used to do hacking until he kind of lost an eyeball to it. And also he's looking around at everybody who is about as subtle as a Mack truck, thinking, yeah, we're gonna steal a car. This is gonna go so well.
Yeah, trucks wish they were as subtle. Wait.
The Nissan subtle.
In a neon world, my skin tone is just as subtle as anything else. I should hope.
Maybe I can write a song about it.
You already have. Oh wait, no, that was my dick.
Whoa!
Right out the gate.
An all joke there, which would have been funny.
Well, bless you twice.
Why, thank you. I hope I got that.
It's only get two. The third one you get cursed.
I just realized I am uncertain of a single rule. Well, I mean, I'm uncertain of a lot of rules, but I just realized how uncertain I am of a particular
You
rule.
don't know any rules, or you're uncertain about one in particular?
Yes, I am uncertain of many rules, but one in particular I am particularly uncertain of right now. But I think we'll be fine.
It's on page 192.
There could be ramming tonight. No, in this case, so for a ranged attack, it is a difficulty value based on the weapon and the distance. Different weapons have different ranges, right? But the defender can also dodge, in which case it's the difficulty value plus the defender's evasion roll. Does dodging take up an action, or is that the defender can just dodge? I can't remember.
You tried Googling it.
I mean, I could probably spend like 5 minutes reading, but that wouldn't be as exciting considering we're about to get into a big old scrap. Well, maybe.
I could do that while you describe the scene, so to speak.
And this is why I appreciate it. Let's do that. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Our party was brought together on the night prior.
I haven't actually joined you guys yet, though. I was just alluded to.
You're there in spirit.
Okay.
It's the night after the gig meeting, and all through the night market, or the morning after the gig meeting, and all through the night market, everything is quiet. Not even a booster drug hypo spray. When all of a sudden there arose such a smell of coffee as the four of you came back into the night market to gather yourselves together for scones and coffees The lights and sounds of the night market are decidedly gross in the morning, like what seems fun and all those grilled pseudo chickens on a stick that you can get in the usual night market is now just grease and detritus. It's like a club. You don't go to the night market in the day. Then it would be a day market, and that's a totally different thing.
Mm-hmm.
So your fixer that is there, and now I just realized that I needed my page back up. Your fixer is there, Cookie, who was bringing you guys together for the job. And he gets you guys all some synth scones with genuine imitation orange blueberry scones.
Genuine imitation. Nice.
Genuine imitation orange blueberry scones. He's going all out for you guys.
Getting fancy on us, I see.
Right?
Stock still has the cellophane on.
And
So you know
he
it's fresh.
says, "All right, I got the docket for you guys.
Mhm.
Plug your agents in. You'll get the deets." And he pulls out his little hand agent to do a quick transfer of the deets to you guys.
I so want to make hand agent jokes, but I
That's
leave
so-
that as an exercise.
That'd
to
be
the
a little
viewer.
too handy, and yeah.
Yeah, that's low hanging.
Woo!
The white whale pulls his out, but it takes him a minute to like pry it out of the pocket of his way too tight pants. And then when it boots up, it's literally his own voice going, "Hello!"
Yeah, you are your own ringtone.
I've got mail.
Yep.
He slides you guys each the deets on your agent, and the what provides to you is a quick recap, and some details of the area. He has tasked you guys today to go and acquire a particular aerial vehicle, a particular AV, a hovercar. This hovercar was formerly owned by Militech, and it was decommissioned and sold off to civilian purchasers, i.e., was given to some of their local muscle. The local muscle is currently in the process of putting it into their chop shop and cleaning the Militech out of it, including cleaning the Militech transponders out of it. You need those transponders active in order to fly close enough to the train for the train's automated sensors and satellite watchmen to not go off, because they're going to think it's just a Militech AV on the Militech train. He points out the address. You get a satellite view image swiping in of the address. It is in a rundown part of town on the east side of town in one of the burbs. Where is the map? One of the rundown parts of town on the east. 20 years ago, this was an up-and-coming town. The Corps built a whole bunch of burbs in there. Arasaka, in particular, built a whole neighborhood and village for their executives and their employees, and put a big giant wall around it. And then when, Johnny Silverhand dropped the bomb the first time, and when Johnny Silverhand dropped the bomb and started the Time of the Red, which Cyberpunk Red is named out of, Arasaka was chased out of Night City. That village was abandoned, that suburb was abandoned, and in moved the usual riffraff that don't like to pay for things. Over the last couple of years, it has mostly stabilized under a particular singular gang's control, the 6th Street Gang. They have pretty well solidified control of most of that particular neighborhood, who is also the gang that you will be acquiring the AV from. Pictures point to a large warehouse, relatively run-down, holes in the ceiling. Most of the windows are there, mostly. Rust and concrete pervades the entire external of it. He goes, I don't have any inside pictures of the location. I didn't have enough time to put in recon for that. So you're going to have to do your own recon on the interior. But I did get reports of the AV being inside that building. In that neighborhood, again, it's a rundown burb, booster gang burb. So it's a rough part of town. The police don't go there, or if they do go there, they only go in force. You probably don't too much have to worry about a police presence in the area. However, the gang is very strong. It is their stronghold. There's some slop shops, some chew-to stations, motels, apartments, various tiers of buildings and homes and things there. Just a nice little neighborhood 20 years ago that is now ran by 80s cyberpunk gangs. He goes, we need that AV for the heist tomorrow, so make certain it stays in one condition.
But I was kind of curious. You said there were several gangs. This is an area that we're roughly familiar with, right?
Yeah, Evney has been over there. Her character has spent some time just because she's kind of a connected person. Probably Troubleshooter has as well. Likes to blow stuff up. But none of you are particularly from that neighborhood or have connections to that gang directly.
Okay, I was thinking of a friend of a friend. I was thinking, do we know gangs in the area that hate these guys?
Oh, sure. Pretty much every other gang. And even in that neighborhood, they have mostly solidified control, but not entirely.
Because I'm pretty sure that I made some kind of a Bluetooth-enabled toothpick for somebody at some point, and
Yeah,
I'm
probably.
pretty sure that their gums have healed and they've forgotten all about it.
Yeah, probably.
One can hope.
Oh, should I? Oh, wait. I didn't know if anyone else wanted to chime in on that one. Like have their own ideas. Yeah. So I'll see if there's. I don't know how to even do a connection in this, but that's it's like I want to go. Oh yeah, I know old Nelly the Nose. We trade AA batteries occasionally.
Well, that is explicitly a fixer's ability.
All right, I'm gonna look over at somebody.
I
but
missed some
for
of that.
you-
I'm still. Am I with you all right now? I know I wasn't there.
Yes, all of you are
before,
there.
but-
All of you are
okay.
there. We're just kind of hand waving all of you together.
Just checking.
We all meet in a
I
bar.
didn't chime in. I didn't know if my character was there yet or not.
Yeah, we're all joining in and having some scones.
But social streetwise could tell you about the information, and then probably where did the skill list go?
Are we looking for anybody in particular right now, or like a contact, or are we just going to be trying to insert our own
education local expert? Would be the one to know to like know things. None of you are specifically from that neighborhood, so it's going to be a slightly higher difficulty value. But I'm going to assume all of you are more or less Night Cityans.
I am technically, I guess. Okay, so what do we need to do next? Like as far as the shop, so we know which neighborhood we're in the general vicinity of. We have to go for the hover car. What is the next step that you guys want to try to step into? Because I can't really put forth an idea as my character until I know what y'all have going on.
Oh, okay. Well, I think right now it's turning into we either dynamite the fence or we punch the fence. So I'm a little concerned about the whole.
Or I could maybe try
idea.
to contact somebody in the local, because it's their gang stronghold, right?
That neighborhood in general.
The whole neighborhood.
That suburb in general.
Let's see, social.
But there are rival gangs in the area. There's always somebody looking to make a name.
I could probably. Can I use like my human perception check? Oops, I did not mean to click on that. Sorry. Can I use my human perception check to see if there's anybody in the air that's kind of like looks like they actually know the area and like they could actually either have been in and out of that warehouse? Would that be the human perception to see like where they're?
So human perception is more like I'm looking to see if you're telling me the truth. It's kind of more like
That's
an
what I'm saying, but I'm
insight check.
looking
Yeah.
at like body language and stuff like that, like somebody that's kind of like.
Right now, you're in the morning after of the night market having breakfast with your fixer.
Yeah, we're just looking at it like on the agent maps,
Yeah.
right?
That's
Yeah,
what I was
yeah, you've
asking.
got-
Like if we are like getting ready to like try to get into the warehouse, if we're just still just chilling there.
Yeah, right now you're still at breakfast. You're at the briefing at breakfast right now.
Okay.
So maybe there's a. Maybe we should look at it, figure out A, how do we get there generally, B, what building is it, and ooh, maybe somebody who's smarter can
I don't know why you looked at me when you said that.
yeah, I don't either. Maybe there's like sewers everywhere in this rat infested hellhole of a corporate sex. Like maybe one of them goes under there.
Cookie says, I mean, I can get you a ride there. That's easy enough to get you a ride there, but they're not going to stick around if anything starts going boom.
Oh no, my point was that maybe there's maybe that building, right? There's a sewer under it.
Could be. You'd have to go and check. That neighborhood, when it was built by Arasaka, and so they did not make public plans.
Let's go look for a sewer entrance. I don't like to go.
How
If we walk in there like we look now, I will be hounded for autographs, and I will never get another thing done in.
I don't think that's such a bad idea.
What, the autographs part or the sewers part?
I mean, we could use them as a
I'll go
distraction and
both,
just leave them.
Yeah, I say both.
I could pick any kind of locks on gates and anything else like that, most likely. So if we need to like sneak in, we could use a distraction and.
Yeah. I got a silly question. I don't know how to drive.
No.
Does anybody have any points in driving?
No.
I
mean, outside, I have 0 levels, but I mean, whatever my stats give me, that would allow me to at least sit in the vehicle properly.
I mean, it's assumed everybody knows the basic of how to drive a car. Like, you know how to turn it on and hit go. This is an air vehicle. It's going to be a little bit more difficult, though.
Oh, it's an air vehicle?
Yes, it's a hover car.
It's a hover car.
An AV.
Oh, okay. Well, but that's not the same as like. So it's a Star Wars speeder, right? It's not going stratospheric.
It would be
right. It's more like a speeder.
Okay, sorry. Because what we could so that's land vehicle. I can fix them. I have no idea how to drive them. That's fine.
Yeah.
Because I'm just thinking.
Driver.
Who's baby driver?
Troubleshooter.
Baby driver.
Baby driver.
Oh my goodness!
You're driving.
I'm not that good.
Yeah, I know. The problem is, we pick that name. One of us has got to be Kevin Spacey. And I don't know if we got enough HR in that. We got enough people in HR architects for that. But
maybe we'll pause.
Maybe we'll pause. Hold on. Yep. We will.
We don't need Kevin Spacey around here.
Yep. So, but one thing is, we could. How famous are you? They're Rainbow Cock.
He looks down at his crotch and remembers he left the lights on, and then shuts.
Yeah. It's like you got the Bluetooth one. You said it. I like you at the
It
cycle.
looked like he was just sitting at like the table adjacent to your guys, like hiding behind your mug, going, "Oh my god,
I do
we're
like
all gonna freaking die."
Yeah, you have to press the button to cycle through the displays.
The mode, yeah.
Yeah, the mode button.
Static, rainbow, flat.
Hey, what's that one? I don't know. I've never seen that mode before in my life.
Yep. So I like that. But no, if you're famous, we could have somebody showing off this heist to you. We could get in. I'm just thinking, hey, people want to show their toys to famous people.
Do you mean televising the heist?
No, I mean they could want to show off their cool new vehicle.
Oh, I think I would
Yeah.
put her as a distraction.
Manipulate somebody into driving the getaway vehicle. That
Throw
we
a
manipulate
concert in
them
the front
into
yard.
letting us drive the getaway vehicle as a concert. I'll come in. We can put lights on it to match his throbbing member. We're all members of the team, but there's one in particular that will be lit up.
I will
What-
say the odds of them willingly letting you touch or part with that vehicle are very low.
I like the sewers idea.
Is he that?
Yeah.
Is they that unpopular?
Yes.
Did you sell those bitcoins for the Tua
What's up?
coin? Was that? Did you get mixed up in that?
The whale coin.
the whale. coin.
Yeah. Did you sell the whale coin? And that's that whole thing that went sideways last week.
Well, yes, but I sold mine.
Yeah. Well, good. Let me see. Yeah, there's nothing more cyber than that crap. So, yeah. So if they're not going to put up with this, so you think they'll be like on guard? Is that what you're telling me? That this wouldn't we'd be
It
not
is their
doing well?
headquarters.
Yeah.
Oh, there are certainly ideas there, but it's very unlikely that they will let you willingly touch their vehicle. The one that you need.
Not even for a music video.
I'm not saying it's impossible.
What if we try to do that? They're like, how about this one instead? And we use that as a distraction to hijack the other one.
Yeah, that could do it. We'd have to hire some hoochie girls and hoochie boys.
I mean, he's
I
got a
can be your
flashing
hoochie mama.
dick. I don't think you need the hoochie mamas.
You said the same thing about the microwave, and you use that every day.
No, I don't.
What?
No. No, I don't.
Baked potatoes. Okay, so yeah, I'm kind of thinking that would be good. We get like 2 teams. There's not enough of us. That's why I was thinking he might need hype people around him.
Yeah, where's your
while the
freaking
rest of us-
entourage?
Yeah.
Well, may
Well,
not
you're
be
the
my-
manager. You're the fixer.
Like these
He's the
people may-
producer.
I
he's
just got
the
here.
tech.
Where's your other fixer? Like
We got a
he should
manager.
set
We
all that
got
stuff
a
up.
producer. We got a muscle of security.
Mhm.
Honestly, I think the best way to go forward is just to consider that there is a 1 in 5 billion chance that one of the people there are one of his fans. It's highly unlikely. Highly.
So therefore, we should.
Go in guns a-blazing with explosives and the full 9 yards.
Blow up the sewer.
Solo says go in the front door with the guns. The rocker says sneak in the sewers.
Yeah.
The techie says talk their way into walking away with the rock star and a car.
At least getting to it.
And
I
the
mean, if
fixer
we
says,
could-
"You tell me, I'll get this fixed."
How do
Well,
with you,
since none of
fellas.
you else, since no one else is a fan of the going in guns a-blazing, and I'm not a fan of being the only one with guns, let's go with the sewer approach.
I'll bring a gun. Don't worry. I'll bring a gun. I just won't blaze it.
All right, so we're leaning
What's the fun
towards
of that?
trying to find a way to sneak in, potentially underground.
Yes. Also, is there schematics on? Oh crap! We don't know where the car's parked, or what's between us and it, because we
Correct.
have to get it out of there. And I was kind of focusing on. I was on my vision board. It is pretend you've already succeeded, and how did you do it? So I was pretending I was driving out with this thing, because we can't fly it over anything. It has to kind of drive along things. That's my only thought is a little bit toward the end.
All right,
But okay,
so
but either way, getting to it is a thing already too. So
the cookie says he can get you a driver there.
I mean,
And I can drive it out.
okay, well, let's do it.
Mm.
All
Go in.
right.
Hope we don't meet any mutant Ninja Turtles. Let's go.
Cookie taps away on his agent and says, "Your ride will be here in a minute. Do you guys need anything before you go? My Night City night market is not open for business, but I can make an exception for you guys."
Wouldn't happen to have a nuke, would you?
No nukes, not in this market. Too much heat there.
I don't think we'd need a nuke.
Let's see what you did.
Let me see. I'm not sure exactly what the hell I'll be doing on this because the car is already working.
I can get you a couple of hits of nuke.
Yes, Nuka-Cola.
It's this hot new drug that's been hitting the street. Really strings people out, though. I don't recommend it.
Let me see.
You don't need to get blitzed before a job. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna have my toolkit. Are there like med packs or anything that will stop up gaping wounds?
There are medical hypos and supplies and things.
I don't have a super high first aid, but I could attempt to help.
I think
in that
everybody has
regard.
at least 2 points in first
Yeah,
aid.
I have 2.
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah, mandatory 2 points.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm a brain surgeon. All right. I think it's because I had to patch my own eye back up.
Probably.
But no, I just want to make sure if we got a few med kits available to take care of the inevitable shrapnel.
I mean, that's you tell me if you do. I don't know.
Well, that's your fixer boy. You tell me.
Yeah,
he can get you some.
He can get something, but he knows the area and the lay here better than I do.
Yeah, I need some med kits. I need 4 smoke grenades.
I mean, I could probably trade and stuff like that for a lot of that.
Yeah.
I don't have anything. What do you got to trade?
I mean, everybody should have started with some eddies.
Yep.
Let's see.
Eddie Albert.
Smoke grenades, 50 eddies each.
I forgot how much money did you give us?
500.
Whatever the book starting amount is.
500 if you did the quick and dirty one.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of us did not read a book. Okay. Is there anything that would be along the lines of a signal jammer?
An EMP grenade?
Well, sure. I'd rather have something that I could either turn on and off or use repeatedly.
Yeah, I could find a one-time use jammer. It'll last. Battery on it'll last about 10 minutes. 100 eddies.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm just gonna start paying all that.
Can I haggle that down? Like my trading? Can I haggle that down?
Why don't we figure out what all we're going to purchase first?
Okay.
Okay. So I need some because I'm assuming I don't know if I have a basic personal equipment. I never bought it, so.
As
probably
as a tech, you did start with equipment. If you go to page, I've got the book shared with you. So page, I'm almost there. Okay, that's skills. That's skills.
You're a tech?
Yep.
Page 98. So as a tech, you get a shotgun or an assault rifle, flashbang grenade, and armor.
Okay. Yep, that's what I thought. All right.
You get 1 flashbang, so there's that.
I got Conan books. What do I have now? I've got all the Conan books for some reason.
Do I not have it shared with you?
You do. Unrolled.
I have it shared with you. It's the one that's got the
page numbers
end,
don't help a whole lot though.
Lovers, when you said shared with me, I feel stupid. You said shared.
Space game. Gaming. Cyberpunk Red books. Share. The folder is just called books. I probably should make it Cyberpunk Red books, and it is shared with the plus Tim account.
Okay, well, Tim should be.
Do you want me to share it with the not plus Tim account?
Let's go with that because it's empty.
TCHE.
It's okay. Dox me, baby. Dox me, baby.
All I said was plus 10.
You're gonna make sad because was very concerned about who I was. It's very funny.
It is
It
to the
should all-
not plus Tim now.
All
And
right.
it's just called books, a folder.
All right. For some reason it didn't. Try and open it again. Oh, look at that. Son of a bitch. All right. Interface. And I'm forgetting.
Page 98.
Of easy mode, digital red core. Sure. Okay. Sorry about that, folks.
You're fine.
This is a short shot. We're good. We're just having fun with this one, so we're good.
Okay.
You have a shotgun or an assault rifle, your pick, and light armor jack armor, flashbang, and ammo.
Yep. I think I will take the tactical dildo.
Okay, I'll give you that one for free.
Yeah. All right.
Sir John Falstaff.
Yes. Well, no, that's what I call my tactical shotgun.
Oh.
Sort of in the back. That's the only way to use it. Shooting him in the back. Okay. So
From
we got
20
that.
feet away.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Yeah. Someday it'll bring it up. And you said page 98. Well, I'm not too worried about me. It's more of my equipment. So yeah, some kind of because I'm assuming there's going to be like equipment just there because they're going to be repairing this thing, right?
Yeah, I mean it's a chop shop.
Okay, I'm going to be counting on the chopping and the shopping because anything I'd like to bring would be too huge. So we're covered for lock picks.
She's got pretty good pick
Right.
locking.
Mm-hmm.
You got the equipment for that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your batteries.
Don't know what kind of picks those are locking.
You got. You download the latest patch.
Yeah, I do
Do you have
this
the
old
drivers?
school manually.
Got the drivers. Oh, I'm going to be completely
Good with my
confused
hands.
I am going to be very respectful of exactly when you just show like a set of mechanical lockpicks. I'm absolutely excited about this.
So,
Yes.
Okay, so are we taking two teams in? One team, are we haggling? Like what's going on? You've got the gear list that you need in addition to what you already have?
White Whale is always prepared with the right cargo.
Yeah, nobody asked you, Rainbow Dick.
I like that it's stuck.
I want to turn off.
Yeah, so let me see. Yeah,
we're on a
I'm looking
mission
at
from God.
I'm looking for smoke grenades, then a jammer that's about $400.
Yeah, he
med
says
kit.
he can get you a pair of smoke grenades and a jammer for, he'll even throw in a discount, give you $150. Basically, he's giving you a smoke grenade for free.
That's $150 altogether.
Altogether for a
Jammer.
one-time use jammer and 2 smoke grenades.
It's a hell of a deal, actually.
Oh yeah, no. Also, what's the med kits?
They're called Speed Heal.
Speed heal.
Yeah, they're 200 a piece, and they can be used once a day, and they heal like body plus will and hit points or something like that.
Oh.
Okay. All right, so we get. I'm getting one.
No,
for me.
you can only
The rest
benefit
of
from a dose.
Okay.
The rest of you can piss right off.
Yep, I'm not certain on the drugs and the healing kits and items. I've got to learn that
It's-
still.
it's-
So, yep. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Speed Heal. It's because I have this handy little Cyberpunk red app.
Yay! It's not in my book, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Could be.
I don't
Yeah, it
have
is weird
thumbs.
because I own the
I don't have
official
thumbs,
stuff.
so I can't type. Okay, so yeah, I just want to make sure I've got like some smoke grenades for some unknown reason, a jammer to stop whatever they're doing. Man, I'd love to have the ability to tap into their comms. Is that something?
That seems like something
if it would do.
That's
a net runner
a
would
net
do
runner
that.
Would do.
A net runner would do that. Unless they're using old school analog comms, in which case it would be a fixer if it's old school analog stuff, but most likely a netrunner.
Well, that sucks.
Because it's all digital.
So is everybody, they've abandoned social media, haven't they?
No, they live on social media even more.
In the data pool, and yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, that means we still can't get Rainbow Boy in there?
And it's just to bring people back to reality. Music and
Where's my friggin' drink?
I'm out of my drink. I need a refill.
I don't think the water is still on.
We all need a drink.
I got a little bit left, and I'm trying to like ration it because I have a feeling I'm gonna need
I
more.
love this character.
I do too. I do too. All right, so the driver shows up. He's got like a little minivan, very very discreet little old minivan thing. He drives you over. He drives you to the neighborhood. And pulls in. There's a little parking lot. It's got like a chew-two station on one side, a slop shop on the other. It's about just down the block from the warehouse. It's in the neighborhood. He says, "I'm gonna hang out here in the slop shop, but if I hear anything go boom, I'm out."
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
All right. Can I, since we're like pulling up, right? Sorry, I was listening, but I was reading as well.
Mhm.
We're pulling up to go our distraction, throw him to the wolves, right? Basically.
I don't know what you're gonna do. All I
You're
know
looking for a
is
sewer entrance.
I'm pretty sure we decided to throw you to the freaking wolves and use you
could
as a
put on street
distraction.
concert. I could put on a street concert as a distraction.
Really don't.
Yep,
Let's
that
do
was part of the plan.
butt in face.
All by
Butt
himself.
in face.
He's literally sitting on top of me. Really don't.
So, he kicks the four of you out of his minivan, and he goes into the slop shop for some food.
Well, the white whale checks his pocket amp, which is literally an item you can buy,
Yep,
and his
yep.
guitar, and is like, all right, tell me where you want the show.
Unless you plan on going into the sewers.
Scout. You see
I'll do it the easy way.
I really don't want to go in the sewers, but I also really don't want to be anywhere where I can hear him playing.
No, I'm sorry.
The built-in radio broadcaster in my cyber deck.
Yeah.
Oh, please tell me that's what I thought he said.
He's got a cyber deck. Cyber deck.
I have both of them.
Yes.
It's
only
rainbow
asked-
bright.
He's only
It
asked
only
me to
has its
repair
own base too.
I mean, I literally bought
Yeah.
that stuff, so yes.
the basis of the balls. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to start looking around for where there is a sewer entrance because we so far have no idea if it connects to anything actual.
Right.
You know, I'll just say there are, you can see a couple of sewer entrances. You can see a couple of potholes or portholes, manhole covers. Words.
All right, it was your idea.
Do any of
digging
you-
around.
It was your idea to go into the freaking sewers, so
So now you want me to do something else. But do any of you actually have a radio?
Do any of us actually have a flashlight?
You guys all have personal agents, communicators, cell phones.
and I have an internal agent, so I can kind of just have it describe to me what's going on around it and everything.
Yeah. Some people it's a actual handheld device. Others it's implanted in their brain.
So while they are looking around, I am going to use my cyber audio suite to surf local radio signals and see if there's anything interesting around.
Okay. Would that be technique?
It's cyberware at the very bottom. It'll give you your what his actual things are doing. Oh, he doesn't have it in the
Yeah.
roll 20.
It's just as I can tune the radio broadcast within a mile.
Nice.
I do not have like the scrambler that goes with it because he just wouldn't have that. Not that.
Okay. Then yeah, you can find all sorts of radio stations.
No, I'm just gonna scan, for anything that's interesting that seems like it might be useful. And if I don't find anything great, but
Just for measure, roll me a cryptography. It's an education skill, cryptography. We're gonna say DC 13. DC 13.
yeah, that's
That's considered an everyday difficulty task.
Yeah. It's not a skill he would have, so he's just not. Yeah, he's got a 10.
An education.
Yeah, it's an education
skill that you wouldn't have.
Let's call it. Yeah, never mind.
He got it.
Education is not a skill.
Education technically is a skill.
It is.
It's not a skill. It's a stat.
It's
a skill.
It's a
Okay,
skill,
fine, it's a skill, but that's not what I'm rolling.
and it's a skill category. Both.
Yep.
So what do you? Well, I'm scanning the radio frequencies. You may do as you wish.
I'm looking around for a porthole that he could fit in.
That's gonna be the hard part.
It was your idea to
so-
go into the sewers.
Out in the street, and you see one or two in the street, and there's even one manhole cover in the parking lot.
No, but I am a little confused though because I thought the plan had changed to me giving an impromptu concert.
There's a backup.
Troubleshooter, give me a streetwise.
Okay, let's see. My stat for that is non-existent. I have it hiding the zeros. 7. So
You could just hit the. Oh, do you? It used to be on somebody's lap. Instantly.
I rolled.
You
No, you
rolled
rolled
an
one.
8.
I rolled a 1. I scored 8.
Aha. Okay.
Well, is there
So
such
yeah,
a
you
failure
see
in
a
this
couple
game?
of manhole covers, as you would expect to see on any old city street. Steam coming out of some of them.
So if I am doing the concert thing, I can't also go in the sewer.
Well, if we can find a way there through the sewers, we don't need the
No,
concert.
but that's
Right.
the problem. I can't go.
He
in the
really
sewer
wants to
and-
do this impromptu concert in the street.
Not
He's a
really.
rocker boy.
I just. But I can't do that if I'm doing the sewers. I'm covering the sewers.
Or we could try to find a manhole cover that is near one of the exits that we need to find and have you do an impromptu concert near that in the upstairs. People are looking away so we can get into the sewage without.
Whatever you guys go to do.
I'm more of the sit at the night market type and like find connections and shit. So this is a new area for me. So I'm very squishy.
The white whale starts laughing. I guess he tunes in a radio commercial that you can hear. He's like, I love this commercial. Damn it, now I'm craving a honey bone.
So you think you could hunt out? Wait. First
Nicola!
off, we should scout the like, huh?
They're cutting out, man.
Blah, blah, blah.
Something just happened. I missed him. What?
Nicola!
Mm.
But yeah, you guys cut out for just a second there.
Nicola.
But yeah, so I'm gonna go with the. Let's see, not awareness, because that's not a standard thing. Education, not fighting, not performance, social. Probably another streetwise or a human perception. We'll go with
Who's rolling this and why?
You said you were wanting to scout the area out?
Yeah,
So I have a pretty good streetwise if you want me to do it.
so do
Yeah,
I.
somebody with
Okay,
Streetwise.
streetwise.
yours is probably better. Yours is probably better. Mine's for like finding clubs and stuff.
Would
So
you like me to
usually-
roll just to scout out the area, see if we can find an easier entrance that everybody will fit through?
Yeah, do a streetwise to scout out.
I don't know what's going on here.
I don't know who
Oh, you got
NHL
18.
Emo is. Yellister, okay.
Yeah, I rolled
Oh,
18.
that's a really good check. So you just kind of do, walk around the neighborhood to see what's going on. And pull up my handy dandy little map. So you're pretty much across the street from the warehouse. You can tell it's the warehouse because one, it matches the picture, and it's the only large building in the area that is mostly still whole. The warehouse is in a fenced-in one entire city block. It's fenced in. There is a car entrance there down on that side, and then about a third of the area is like a big open courtyard parking lot. There's car parts, a couple of booster gangers sitting out there. They're listening to radio, probably the same commercial that the white whale was just hearing. And then there's the warehouse itself in that block as well. You can't get super close look at the warehouse because the fencing is in the way. And the fencing is mostly just like metal grate fence, but they've got like tarps and steel roofing things that I'm blanking on the words of, kind of leaned up against it to block visuals through the fence. But the fence itself, it's not like it's made
Okay.
out of concrete or something. Over here on this side of the street is a row of homes in various conditions, none of them great. Some of them you see people moving around on or sitting on the front porch stoop on. Some of them seem like maybe they've been abandoned for a while. Windows are knocked out. Nothing's moving in there. Next door to where you are right now, here in front in the parking lot by the slop shop and the Chew 2 station, is a big apartment building, kind of like a U-shaped apartment building. Over there is a bunch of trailers. There's a motel over there. And then on the far block, on the far side of the warehouse, is basically just a burnt down city block. Something happened there, burnt down the whole block, and they just never bothered to rebuild it. It is not freshly burnt down, it is just dilapidated and ruins of buildings on that far block.
Okay. Then, and it doesn't look like there's any like guards or gang guards or thugs that are just like guarding the warehouse.
Well, I mean, there's
or...
at least two in the courtyard that you can see that are just hanging out listening to radio. Like, are they officially guards? Like, is there somebody with a clipboard or something? No.
Like, let me rephrase that. Are they going to alert if we just walk
Most
in?
likely, yes. You also know that there's probably at least several
Can I-
others in the neighborhood around.
Mm-hmm. And I'm guessing I wouldn't be able to bribe them to like let us in
I mean,
quietly.
bribes can be pretty effective.
Or, yeah. I like how the non like positive or negative response to that was. All right.
Bribing is a valuable
okay.
skill.
It is. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I was. Are they the only two that are like within sight, or can I converse with them to find out how many people are actually inside the warehouse and all that, or if there's,
So they're kind of sitting in the courtyard in front of the warehouse, but behind
Mhm.
the gate. So they're like inside the grounds there.
Right, but I can see them from the
Yeah,
street
like you did
or
a walk
whatever.
around the block and you saw them as you were looking
Right.
at the fencing.
Can I kind of like call them one or both of them over and just kind of start talking to them and see if I can like either persuade or bribe them
Hey yo,
into giving me some information on the inside or whatever?
hey yo,
Hey, boys.
come over.
Yeah, no, not like that. I literally look like a bald bag lady with tattoos all over
Yeah,
me. So
Her
no,
style is literally hobo chic.
bag lady sheet.
Mhm.
I mean, that.
I
that
fit in with the
describes-
area. Okay, I'm blending.
Hey yo, boys, come here. I want to talk to you.
Yeah, basically.
They kind of look around for a second and
Yeah,
stand up
you.
and start walking towards you. You do see they are packing. Both of them have guns tucked into their belts, and one of them's got a baseball bat.
I will say that I told these other guys to make themselves a little bit scarce before I
Sure.
like actually called them over.
Sure. So
Yeah.
you're just kind of like at the gate entryway there, kind of on the street at the gateway.
hmm
They come
Basically,
over.
yeah.
What you want?
I just want to like find out, like ask how they're doing, like how's like the activity in the area been, kind of thing. Like just basic chit chat of what you would normally talk to like somebody that looks like they're bored out of their freaking minds.
Sure.
That makes sense. Like checking in on them and everything, and kind of start conversing with them and just getting them to a little bit more at ease so they're feeling more comfortable, so I can try to get some information out of them. Yes,
I
conversation
believe
is a
that would
skill.
be conversation or persuasion. I'd allow either one.
Okay, because the conversation is to get them lulled
Mhm.
into to conversate so that they'll let slip any kind of information.
Yeah, go ahead and give a conversation roll. Damn! 19. Okay. Okay.
Okay. I have high conversation skills. Okay.
Yeah, you talk to them for a couple minutes, just kind of shooting the shit for a little bit, and
Shit.
you see them start to relax a little bit. You know, they don't know you,
Mhm.
but they've kind of, all right, well, this she's not a cop. She's not coming in to edge in on us. It's cool. We're not doing anything anyway.
Mhm.
So they kind of let down their guard and talk to you.
Yeah. Like I commiserate with
Yeah.
them and whatnots, and like hey, like
It's
how's
fucking cold, man. Now that the
why
snow's
why
on
they
the
right
ground.
and why they got you stuck out here outside when you could be inside with I don't know how many other people in there, and that kind of like trying to get information of like if it's like super staffed inside or whatever.
Sure,
and
sure.
Kinda
Basically, what you
sleep
get
that
out
in
of
there.
them is that this is Tim and this is Timmy and his brother Tommy. Timmy and Tommy, they're brothers, and well, Tommy hit on the boss's girl, so the boss stuck them outside, and
That's
yeah, but the boss
terrible.
is inside, and there's at least a couple other people. You know, there's some mechanics in there. There's the boss and a couple other heavies.
Heavies. You mean you guys aren't one of the heavies?
I'd be one of the heavies.
Yeah, you and how many others? Everybody wants to be a heavy.
Look, I'll be one of the heavies again someday. Right now, I gotta pay for Tommy's dumbass here. You know you ain't hitting on the boss's girl, dumbass.
Well, let's see. Okay, side point. Just out of curiosity. Okay, so the human perception, that's more of I can see like the body
Yeah.
language and seeing if they're
Yeah.
like lying, stuff like that. Okay.
And I can get the specific awareness. Oh, that is the perception skill.
It's in tech.
Social
It's in
skill
technique.
of reading a person's
Human
facial
perception.
expressions and body language to discern their emotional state and detect lies or deception.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so we know that at least the boss is inside.
Evney, you said you do have an internal radio, right?
So, no, I
Your
have.
agent, yeah.
my internal agent that kind of just describe. It's an audio suite. It's the internal agent for the audio suite. So she doesn't actually do anything much more outside of just describing to me what's going on, and she's kind of like eyes without having eyes. Like it's better hearing.
So I
essentially.
can't send you a surreptitious radio broadcast.
Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
I don't believe so. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's just more of like an enhanced hearing type scenario.
Okay.
If it was set up for like, it is a fully functional agent, so I guess technically,
Is it?
it's just everything is described.
I think to have the
It's the-
receiver, you have to have the
The
cyber radio suite.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I mean, like I said, it's, if you can send those kind of things to like an actual agent, then you would be able to send it to me because it is a fully functional agent. It's just everything is described.
Yeah, like she can't see it. It's kind of like a Google speaker, only in her head.
Yeah. So like I can get information. Like if you can send something to an agent, it'll just take forever to describe
New
it to
message
me,
from
basically.
the white
I'm
whale.
assuming
Would you
there's
like me
a
to
way
read it?
DM you or something.
Sorry, I missed that. What?
I'm gonna DM you. Find out if they're fans.
I'm gonna ignore it.
You have a message from the white whale. The white whale says, "Find out if they are fans. Would you like to
It's
respond?"
Yeah, with the robotic, like the
You have a message from
yeah.
the white whale. The white whale says, "Woo." Would you like to respond?
No. It is. Everything is controlled entirely by voice commands. So I'm just like, say, you know what? I'm gonna say yes. And I'm gonna say fuck off. And then I'm gonna ask the guys, you know, if they like music and nonsense like that.
Yeah, yeah. Of course we love music. Everybody loves music.
What about freaking whatever? I don't. Okay, I can't ask them if they're fans because in my brain, he's just Rainbow Dick in my brain. I don't actually
The
know
white
his name.
whale.
I know, but like in my brain, he's been solidified as Rainbow Dick. So I can't
You're
actually
not wrong.
ask them if they're fans.
To be fair, you're.
I guess I like you know that rocker guy with the rainbow. Yeah, you guys like him?
Highs or lows?
Oh, highs.
Oh, you're talking about. Oh yeah. I saw this guy, dude. I saw this guy at a bar there in there in the combat zone a couple weeks ago. Dude, he was massive. Like when he took up the stage, he took up the stage. He had
That's him.
this
Sure, I saw him.
inflatable, bejeweled LED crotch, and just the whole time he's like hitting buttons on it and screaming.
And I'm just sitting there trying really hard to keep a straight face, like, and not roll my eyes or do anything. And I'm like, yeah, I think I saw him down the street here a little bit ago. If you think you could sneak off, I'm pretty sure he's down the street there a little bit. If you want to go say hi.
Persuasion.
Let me get back up to my skills.
Oh, great. He's got it. You doing it now.
14.
14.
I didn't really truly believe in that comment that I think they could pick that up.
I needed a 15.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh dude, I would love to go see that guy. Yeah, so you can get your money back for that shitty t-shirt you bought. What? He was fun. He fell off the stage twice. You dumbass.
Fell off the stage or fell through the stage?
Well, I mean,
I'm trying to keep it up the camaraderie because I failed that persuasion roll.
yeah,
so,
but
yeah.
it was so close that they didn't really even notice that you were trying to persuade them of anything.
Cool.
You literally was by one.
Awesome sauce.
So.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, well, I guess I'll be like, hey, look, guys, I'm sorry you have to stay out of here, but I'm getting cold, so I'm gonna like.
Hey, that slop
kinda
shop's got
bounce
the
out, and I
cheapest
hope to
coffee
stay warm.
around.
The cheapest
4 Eddies
coffee.
will get you a hot
Is
cup.
it- Sounds good, man. Thanks. Y'all want anything? To my coffee?
Nah, we got some whiskeys
Yeah.
back here and beers.
Oh, so what I'm hearing is that if I bring my coffee back, got it.
You get out of here, Chica.
Later. All right, I just kind of, I don't know why I said later. She doesn't say that, but she's never said that before ever.
I get the reference.
I'm glad. Okay, well, I'm gonna kind of meander back to the rest of the group and share with them the whole that the boss is in there and there's some heavies and some mechanics and stuff like that. Like, the boss is actually in the warehouse and all that.
Did you manage to get any numbers? Any troop strength or?
No, he said that there were the boss, a couple heavies, and a couple mechanics. That's all I got out of him. I got very generalized numbers.
That's better than nothing.
I guess we could try to figure out if he just wanted. I might be able to bribe them. They seem to like freaking what's his nuts over here, so maybe we can set something up like an impromptu concert outside the warehouse on the other side. Maybe we can get some people to exit the warehouse, see what's going on.
Go for the distraction. Yeah, not a bad
Mm-hmm.
idea.
What about you, Patches? What do you think?
I think that's a good idea. So,
Alright.
so do we distract and then all stand around while the distraction's going on, or what are we doing to take advantage of it?
I can either, if they, depending on how many, we need somebody to kind of be where they can see both. There's the two entrances, right? One on like where the loading bay is, and one like where the
So
vehicle.
there's just the one opening in the fence where the street gateway is in the fence. The warehouse itself, you did see there were 3 entrances. One of them looked like a loading dock on the far side. The one in the middle looked like like a car opening, and then the closest entrance was just a normal sized door on the side of the building. There might be
Then-
another entrance that you didn't get a good look of on the side of the warehouse, but you couldn't see one.
Can we kind of like get the group together, since I've already mentioned that Rocker Boy over here was in the ish area? Could I make him like kind of walk in and be like, hey, look, this would be the great place for like a freaking music video or some crap like that, and just start like, just walks in the gate like, hey, just, doing his obnoxious Rocker Boy thing, and then try to get people to either gravitate towards him or walk away from it and just start having his impromptu concert inside the fence. And then the rest of us can kind of try to go over to one of the other entrances after people start exiting the building, if they exit the building.
That doesn't sound like a bad idea. Hey, White
Except
Whale,
Rocker Boy.
what do you think about doing a roving concert? Love it.
Okay.
He said, "I love it." If you could
Yeah,
do it.
no, yeah, we heard him.
Okay. He'll be back in a moment.
I'm just getting something to drink.
Don't
Yeah, mine's
ever
about
use
empty,
your
too.
Waluigi
That'll
voice,
take a while.
please.
Yeah, mine's empty as well. It's very sad. All right, I think, Rainbow, we are going to just have you just kind of like barge in through the opening of the fence, kind of angling away from one of the doors, one of the main doors, and like be like, yeah, this would be a great place for a little video / concert, what have you. I mean, look at this backdrop with like the smoldering, burnt out everything and the crowds of people over here, and just start having an impromptu concert with your little pocket amp or whatever. See if we can get people to exit the building. And well, the rest of us will try to get into the.
Works for me.
And then the rest of us will try to get into a different door, a side door, and then I can try to either bribe or
Real guerrilla style filming here.
something on the way in. Yeah, basically.
I'm going to assume that the tech is the cameraman.
Yes.
Wait, I gotta be out in front with these idiots?
Yep. I had to talk them up, so you get to be out there with
If
them.
Right
all
in
4 of you
firing
are doing the video, who's going in for the car?
Yeah, that's
That'd be
I don't
funny.
know.
I'm going in because I
So we're
gotta.
gonna
I
let
can
one
try to
person
do the
go
whole bribey, talky,
in. All right.
You know, we
persuady thing.
You're gonna basically
Shadowrunner types,
solo
and
this, is
now we're
what
just
I
making so much money in the music industry, we don't have a need to.
But you guys are gonna be, distracting everything. So see if we can either distract if I can get to the boss man unmolested and whatnot,
Mhm.
then I could try to maybe bribe to get that vehicle we need.
The vehicle's worth a lot more money, Eddies, than you
So-
have.
As a dumb question.
No, I meant bribe as in because does he actually own it or is he just running the warehouse where all the vehicles are at?
So, the basics of your streetwise and knowing the area. Militech unofficially supports certain gangs that align with their interests. This is one of the gangs
Okay.
that kind of align with Militech interests. So Militech, when they need somebody to do something that they want off the books, will kind of sick one of their gangs at it every now and then and things. So in return,
Okay, so
Militech provides the gang with supplies, money,
right.
things like that. This is one of the things that Militech is providing to the gang is whatever special is with this aerial vehicle.
So I sent you a whisper a little bit ago.
Mm,
It's scrolled up a ways.
Scroll.
What?
I think it went to you.
Okay.
Okay.
It is possible. Roll your roll ability. So it's a D10, and I'm going to assume that'd be a difficulty of a DV of like 10.
How do I do this? How do I do just the regular roll? / roll.
Oh, I think you could just click the operator button, the haggle button.
Can I? Where's
No,
that
wait,
at?
that's haggle. I don't want to do haggle.
That's haggle. I could just type it in.
Yeah,
Wait, isn't that the guy from Labyrinth?
yeah, just
One. You said
yeah,
a D10.
D10 plus 4.
D10.
I think I will double check this roll though, because
Okay.
team members, operator. Here we go. Oh, no,
That
not
was-
operator. That's the.
No. No, I'm an
Okay,
operator.
Gang honcho, successful. Okay.
Said a D-
Grease. Street Row hundreds. Haggle. Okay, so haggle gets special-wise. Otherwise, for the rest, it's just
Sorry, guys.
if
New system.
successful. I mean, I think just roll a d10 plus your ranks, which is 4, and we'll say a successful is a 10.
Oh yeah, then I did not get that because I rolled an absolute
Oh,
shit.
okay. Unfortunately, while you know a couple of people,
That is not the same
you
guy.
know a couple of people, this isn't. This is Barbosa, and you knew Betty,
Fair enough.
and Betty is in a different part of town.
East side of Chicago.
What about so this is there a particular corporate exec for Miltech that I might have contact with? As one of my here's if you have my
Yeah.
character sheet, right? On the roles on the rank thing on the contacts and clients.
You could probably get a contact or client, but in the time frame that we've got here, since this has to be done today, it might take too long.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. I'm just trying to figure out a way like what we can make use of that. I'm so happy you're going to therapy, Patch. That makes me very happy.
Mhm.
Is that what you're doing while everybody else is trying to figure out what the hell is going on? You're just using
Yeah,
your
I'm
age
just-
to just, yeah.
It's not super clear how that works, but okay.
Yeah, that is. Because I'm pretty sure.
I'll have this better understood by next week. I've just been sick and busy.
Yeah, because that would add
Yeah,
in
that
the
was
trading,
adding
the
in
haggle rate
trading
adds in
and
trading.
cool.
Yeah.
So
Well, the contact would that would still because that'd be part of the streetwise and whatnot, right? Be cool, like
Mhm.
having that contact.
I
So wouldn't it not just be the ability with?
I just don't know. I don't know.
You're the GM, man.
Like if I roll the Rocker Boy one for charismatic impact, well, he doesn't have any stats. So let me edit his stats to say there's a 7.
Right, but I get what you're saying. But I see rank plus the D10 or whatever. So
Mhm.
it's just rank plus D10. But because
Yeah,
I'm an
rank plus
operator,
D10 is my understanding of it.
but that it's because you rolled a 10.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So wait, so how did you? Oh, it's because was it because that was
Yes.
a critical? So you had the D10, you rolled the 10, so you had the D10 plus 4 plus the crit. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Well, I'm up for anybody else that wants to input anything into this whole shebang because my idea just got
I'll hold
shot.
the camera. I'll hold
Yeah,
the
but the
camera.
issue is that it would just be troubleshooter and I going in because we need Rocker Boy and then the cameraman.
Yeah, I was all for setting up a hovering robot camera and fucking
To
off.
do that,
I
then
mean,
yeah,
if
no,
you
do
do
that.
that,
Set
then
up a
yeah, do
freaking
that.
hovering robot cam to have it follow him. Then
I
three
don't
of us
think
could
I
go
don't think
in.
I bought one, but I could pretend that if the GM was really a swell guy.
50 eddies.
guy. 50 eddies.
Okay, are we talking Murphy or Van Halen?
I'm gonna haggle that down just a little bit. No.
Oh, the fact we have it, I think, yeah. I am giving absolutely no guff about that one.
Yeah, 50 eddies.
Pay the man. I'm going to have a hover camera. It will be programmed to his crotch.
Zoop, zoop, zoop,
No,
It will.
zoop,
It will.
zoop,
It will.
zoop.
He can.
at
He
crush
can,
level and just up.
no, I'm suggesting. I'm setting it up so that it will run off the same Bluetooth that his crotch runs off of,
Yeah.
so that whatever he can control it via his peen tooth.
Blue peen.
Blue
Ah,
peen. No,
blue peen.
no.
Yes. I think we've got it's not a rainbow deck, but I think you got the blue peen technology. So yeah, I'll get you fitted up with that, which I think would be funny. Can I try and hack into his penis?
I mean, yeah, that'd be a tech roll of some sort.
Yeah, I want to hear. I want to roll some dice. I got a 9.
You rolled a 9?
No, I mean I have a 9, and then I add a thing
Yeah,
to it,
yeah.
right?
So
I'm using the shitty character sheet, so I'm just gonna ask.
yeah, I don't know what your skills are.
Yeah, you rolled a 2 on the D10.
Rolled a 2 on the D. Did I roll a 2 on the D10?
Yeah, you rolled a 2
You
on the
just rolled a-
D10. So what's your
Okay, and then I got a 9.
Looks horrific.
11.
Yeah. How do you guys roll? Because I've got my stats, but I can't see a
Just
button
click
I
on.
should roll.
So like if you have it closed, so it says edit. Like if you have it just ready to go, you just click it and then just click the skill.
I click close.
Yeah, close your stats.
Yeah. So,
Close my stats.
And close your skills.
yep.
Oh.
And then once you have your skills closed, you can just click and it'll roll on the screen. Yeah.
Oh, this shit makes a lot more sense. So there, what am I doing?
But yeah, electronic security tech, I would assume, or basic tech. No, this would be basic tech.
Yeah, it is.
We'll say basic tech.
I give it a look. I have you pull your pants down out in the street, just to do it because I think it's funny.
I
and then
mean,
I just press the
Just
button.
click
thus
basic
starting.
tech.
Yeah, there you go. Rolled
Oh,
an
that's-
11.
I have what's 16?
Ooh, you have a.
23.
Oh, you put your points in the mods, not in the level.
Yeah.
Well,
Did you close
nobody
your?
told me. Nobody told me jack shit about how
Yeah,
this game works.
I don't know.
So, okay.
I don't know. I'm learning it too.
Well, I put it into
Mhm.
stat. Oh, okay. So I'll figure it out. Don't worry. I put it into mods.
So-
All right. Yep. I didn't know it was level.
So the
or not,
level
so
is
there we
like
go.
I have 4 points in this, and then mods are I have a piece of gear that gives me an extra plus 1 or 2 or 3 or something.
Or a minus whatever 1,
But
2,
I think the most that
3,
you can
like,
Gotcha.
start with
Okay.
at level 1 is 6 points in things.
Well, nobody told me.
Well, I don't know.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's go back down to 1 then. Back down to 6. And 6 on that. Okay.
Hey
Either way,
now, good devil, what up?
Good
Hey, good
devil. Hey now, hey now.
There you go, 20.
go to 20.
Okay, good enough for me. So White Whale.
It's a
Patch says,
hack rainbow
drop your
Venus.
pants and light the
that's great.
crotch. Let's make this thing fire.
All right.
I
Okay.
don't know if that was what I exactly
Just
said,
said
but
he wanted to
okay.
give you an STD.
No, that would be a serial termination device. We don't have one of
Nope.
those. I look up while I'm soldering over at you.
This is a
with my bad
FTD.
shaky cyber
An
hand.
FTD, a flying theatrical
field.
device.
Flying, yes. So I boot it up. I make sure. I mean,
I'm
I don't
glad
know
you're
if
giving him
there's-
FTDs. That's
Yes.
great.
All
Super
right.
helpful.
So, is there
Well-
anybody inside that fence right there, or
Just the
would I have
two. The two guys that I was talking to earlier.
Okay. All right. Are you ready?
So,
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of start. I was gonna start meandering over, talking to those guys, and be like, "Hey guys, thanks for letting me know about the coffee shop." And you just kind of like breeze past, like right in through the fence.
does
Mhm.
everybody know what they're doing?
No. Literally no. I wired his penis. I'm assuming I'm
wired
following them
his
wherever they're going.
Once I'm gonna stand there, like I'm getting ready to talk to him because I'm trying not to like raise suspicion about shit.
Yeah.
And then once Rainbow starts wandering off past like he's supposed to be there,
Yeah, I figure
hopefully
Mr.
either those
Large
guys
wouldn't
will
mess with
follow and people will start coming out of the warehouse, and we're gonna kind of go the other way and try to like get in unnoticed into the warehouse,
This is the sewer route, right?
or just through the door.
Okay.
If we can get people to come out.
Just be as loud as possible. Hopefully
And if
louder
not,
than
just
gunshots.
somebody calls the boss and the boss comes out. And then we'll go in and just freaking grab the freaking car and book it.
All right.
And we're going in through a different entrance, right?
It's one entrance through the fence. You're gonna go in and just like you own the place and just go
No.
one direction away from the doors.
Us
Away
who
from the
is
loading.
not the rocker.
Yeah, he's going over away from the loading doors. We're gonna kind of meander in the opposite direction to get inside.
Yeah.
I love
Okay.
this plan.
What could go wrong?
Nothing. We might even get away with it if these stupid kids don't meddle with it.
Aha!
They're
Ah,
Yeah, they're dogs,
meddling
too.
kids.
yes.
All right. Are we
Find a
ready
way to get this
rock
camera lower.
the crotch
Where,
leg?
where does this camera need
Just
to go?
lower. I feel like I'm way
Apparently-
too far up.
All right.
We'll-
Are
we'll-
we ready?
Hold on just a second. I need one final bit here.
Mhm.
I'm just connecting the
I love the fact that you actually
I'm
put your
pairing
fucking
it.
flex noise right now to pair his peen camera.
Yeah.
Bean
Yeah.
camera. Get a good look at the beans while you're at it.
Yep. Okay. You're good. You're good.
I love this. All right.
This is why you keep a tech in the group.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
Penis cameras.
Well, it's
So-
yeah. It's all on blue peen.
That's apparently been dubbed the blue
blue
peen.
peen.
The
is
blue. That's that.
the
And I'm gonna
FTC.
explain again, like carefully. No, that's the protocol.
Hmm.
All right. So
You don't have a Bluetooth headset. You have a headset that uses Bluetooth.
Right.
So
Say it.
so
Ugh.
she's gonna go in first, right? And start talking. Then I'm gonna walk.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start walking up towards the fence. I don't actually go in out of respect for the guys doing their jobs.
Yep.
But just be like, hey, thanks for pointing me towards the coffee place, and blah blah blah. Can I get a splash of that whiskey you were talking about in this coffee over here? And then you just breeze
Okay.
by me like you own
Yeah.
the place, and I'll be like, hey, that's the guy I saw
Yeah.
earlier.
So
And as they kind of start following or whatever, hopefully they start following you, and then I'm just gonna like dip out the other direction.
let's do it.
Okay.
Mhm.
To
What are we
short
rolling?
into this, Alistair, roll me a charismatic impact plus cool, I guess, unless you think there's a
So-
better,
So
unless there's a
first,
better
right?
performance.
So she walks up and starts, and I walk behind her, right?
I just walk up first, and you just
No,
kind of
I'm
like
done,
like
I'm
we're
done.
not.
I'm telling what
It's like we're not together. You just like, hey, this looks like a great place for a
Okay.
video, and you're like your peen camera goes crazy, and you just keep walking through like you're checking the place out.
So he starts to walk through the fence, turns to the guard dudes and says, I'm supposed to put on a show for a little girl died in a hospital. You know where she is?
Great.
Dude,
The whole
totally
point
the
is
guy
to
I
get
saw
away
the other day at the
Oh.
bar in the combat zone.
And
You're
then,
the
and then he goes, just kidding, fuck her.
Yeah, the-
And, like starts
Yeah.
jamming with his pocket amp. And
it's
like, starts
Disco
Yeah, the
Dick.
camera is.
Yeah.
The camera is going to be the camera's going to be your hype guy.
good. I'll have
And we're going
I'll
live in
be like
3,
twirling and like
2,
slowly
1,
making my way
hit it.
away from the building, like looking like it, like he's like looking for like
Hmm.
the right place to do it
Great.
while he's just rocking out.
Whatever.
You're the peen.
Roll
hyper is what
me
I'm
your
hearing.
charismatic rocker boy impact roll and plus cool. So 10 plus your
Charismatic.
cool plus a die 10.
You know what's funny is I know how to do that. There it is. Okay. I'm also going to spend 2 luck points on this.
I don't think that's a thing here, unless the chat wants to give you an advantage.
It is. No, it literally is. We all have a luck score.
It's
We
a
have luck
rocker
points.
boy.
It's not roll. No, it's not.
Whole thing.
Everybody has a luck score.
Damn it!
And
I
you can
didn't
have-
even know
Yeah, we
about
all
that.
have a luck score.
Oh my.
I got 7.
As I said, I have been sick and busy.
Of these
So-
snakes on a plane?
Snakes on a mother.
On a
Um,
motherfucking plane.
I don't see luck.
We do
Where's
have
luck?
look at that page 72.
Page 72.
That will tell you about the luck skill, and then the way it rolls.
How
is
with a
on
high enough luck, you can
page-
tip the scales in your favor. In a game mechanic sense, you can apply points from this stat to offset die rolls in your favor. However, this pool of points only refills at the beginning of the next session. Rule.
That's kind of game breaking in my opinion.
The
You
full
got to
list
use them
of how to use it-
sparingly depending on how in depth the campaign is, though.
The full list of how to do it is on page 130. Under using your luck.
Before you roll, you can dedicate a portion of your remaining luck pool, which holds luck points equal to your luck statistic, and refills at the beginning of each session to a check, which increases the roll by +1 per point. Neat. I like that. I like that. You just have to declare it beforehand, which you did. So how many luck points? 2 points?
Yeah, I'm
Easy
going to
too.
spend 2,
Okay.
which gives me a 13, which gives me a 15.
What was your roll?
I rolled a 9, I add 4, and then I add 2 luck points.
I also said add your cool as well.
Oh, I add my cool too.
Mhm.
Oh, that's even crazier. Cool makes it a 22.
That is a heroic difficulty value success. So,
Enough to get the boss man to come out of the.
With a damn 22,
Mhm.
you start putting on a show. You put your speakers up, and you even got a way that's like, hey, crank that radio to 98.9 there. Crank that radio to 98.9 there. The radio gets turned over. Now it's blasting out your amplified speakers, and
The nice thing
He's
is
a
I
Mr.
literally have
Microphone.
Cyberpunk for that.
Yeah, he's a Mr. Microphone.
yeah, yep, he's a Mr. Microphone there.
I'm
He's
here.
broadcasting out
Literally and
on the
figuratively,
radio on a
yeah.
local frequency here, just putting out all sorts of noise. And with a dang 24, those two
Yeah.
guards that were
I'm thinking that-
outside are like coming over. There are people coming in that were like that I described earlier. They were sitting on their like front stoop steps and in the houses and in the streets. They're starting to come over to take a look at what's happening. A couple of guys come out from the building. One of them is covered in grease and wearing overalls with a bunch of equipment on him, and the other one is this Liberty Spike flaming red Liberty Spiked dude. He's got a shotgun and a sledgehammer. He comes out and sees what's going on. Tries to holler to tell people to get back to work, and nobody can hear him over the sound of your speakers. And people start pouring in. People start trickling in here to this courtyard for the concert you've decided to set up. And the boss man that appeared out for a moment doesn't seem to know what to do about it.
Now
Also,
this one goes
I
out to
would-
little Susie. Oh, I'm serious. Fuck her.
Can I suggest also that the blue peen will feed back to the camera and activate its lighting system.
I'm good with this.
So it's got so it's got some
remote peen.
Well, he rolled so well.
Well,
that,
yeah,
He
you know,
did. He wrote it
I'm
with a
sure
heroic.
it would be
Yeah.
synchronized, right? That it's going to pick up the beat and sort of auto, like.
Oh yeah, it's literally AI, but it's also gonna like spotlight you, so it'll actually be the camera with some spotlights.
Good.
All cosmetic. It will not affect people when they start shooting at your ass.
They won't be able
My
to shoot my
blind-
ass. Wait.
He likes it when
Rats,
people shoot
yeah,
at his
come on.
ass.
It is ass. Yep.
Yeah, sorry, but they can shoot at your ass from in front of you. It's so gigantic.
Oh my
It's all right.
goodness.
Have a nice one.
Gravity
You
pulls
look
it
like you
around.
Sat on.
Gravity. The centrifugal force of.
Don't spin too much. It's sort of like that moment arm. Remember that thing we all learned in high school physics? That's the moment arm.
Yeah,
Its
that was a
arm
while
is having
ago.
a moment.
Yeah.
All
All right, so everybody
Do we
is
have a-
yeah.
do we have
So
a
like
shot?
the boss man is like he's just chilling in the doorway
He
or
is basically standing in the first doorway, the person-sized doorway, like looking a little dumbfounded, trying to yell, but he's being drowned out by the speakers. A couple of people have started
Uh,
walking
Searching.
in through the front gateway area.
Quick question. The guy in the greasy
Uh-huh.
overalls, the
the
facer guy,
mechanic.
is he possibly in a way that we could I could well, I'm gonna talk to Evie first. Say, hey, we could grab the mechanic and just beat the hell out of him and take
Why?
his stuff.
I could just persuade him to give me a shit.
Well, no, I mean, it would take him in and he could like unlock things if we need him unlocked.
Again,
Okay, well,
he's a
okay.
mechanic. I could probably bribe him
Probably could.
to just let us in.
I'm
Yeah,
just
but I like
rocking out
beating up
around
other
at this point.
mechanics.
Let's save that from when we have to escape and somebody
Okay,
inevitably
all right.
finds us.
All right, yeah, let's just. But I do want to just bring him along. Yeah, if we can bring him in, that'll be great.
Let's just try to see if he can get us in first.
Yep, he's standing in the
Okay.
middle entrance, like the entrance where cars would be driving in and out,
Right.
which is open. Which
Yeah,
is
it's like the loading bay type
yeah,
thing
so there's
or
three
whatever.
entrances. There's like a loading bay one for boxes and things, and it's about 4 or 5 feet up it's about 4 or 5 feet up, like a truck could back into it.
Okay.
And then there is the driveway entrance in the middle, and that's again a good big roll down door. And then the first entrance is just a normal sized door that looks like it goes into maybe some offices or something.
And they're all on the
All on
same
the
wall.
same front wall facing this big courtyard area that you're in.
Right. So what I'm hearing is that we could try to either bribe him to let us in or bribe him to try to get as many people collect and get them out to see the concert. Be like, hey, come check this out, and like grab everybody from inside and take them out.
I like that idea. The second one.
Get them all out and then lock the door.
But the boss man is still going to be in there, and maybe you can beat the shit out of him. I don't know. All right, so am I rolling bribery to try to get him to get all these people to go out?
Roll bribery.
Give out free. I say giving out free tickets to the Fuck You Esmeralda, Fuck You Matilda song.
That is a shit roll.
That is a shit roll.
Sing,
You should have called luck, man. Should have used some luck points.
I feel like, hey, you know. Oh, fuck it. You just want to do it anyway? Just look, it's a free concert. Just persuade him.
Is this a mechanic?
Obviously, the bribery didn't fail. He was an honest mechanic, apparently. Maybe I can just persuade him.
If you want to go for persuasion, that's fine. It is going to be more difficult because of the failed bribery attempt.
That's fine. Worst case scenario, we can let Patch just beat the shit out of him. Yeah.
I wasn't planning on it, but okay. I was figuring we had the
18 beats the 17 that was needed. You are able to.
Very good.
You are able to be like, no. I was just saying, check out the show. Get your buddies. You don't want your friends to miss the show.
It's a free concert, man. It's freaking disco dick out there.
So he hollers back in, yo guys, check it out. There's a show going on or something. Get out here. And you're like, it's cool. Don't worry. There's a bunch of people around. Nobody's gonna like jack your shit. Get out there.
That's it. Yeah,
go enjoy it.
Exactly.
What's the boss gonna do? He's gonna yell at everybody? Come on.
Yeah, basically.
And so 2 more mechanics and a heavy, which a heavy. It's a booster ganger. Pretty standard looking booster ganger guy. He's actually pretty skinny and tweaked out. But he is armed with a heavy revolver pistol and some looks like maybe some cyberware on his arms.
Okay.
He ain't heavy compared
All right,
to me.
so since we're in this doorway now, can we see anybody besides the boss man in there still?
So the boss man is kind of standing in his doorway, so he can see both inside and outside.
That's what I said. Like, can we see anybody besides him?
Perception. Give me a perception.
Perception. That's in awareness.
Yep, awareness, perception.
Pash, do you want to do the perception? Do you want to try to see if there's anybody else in there? I don't know how yours is.
Let me see. Where is
skills and awareness?
Skills, awareness. Thank you. Yeah, I've got an 11.
You got more than I do.
You're kidding me.
I got a 9.
You're in trouble. Okay,
But
well, I'm gonna give what about the person who's got shooty things?
They just left. They went out to the concert.
They both left?
We are looking to see if there's anybody else in the warehouse.
I thought it was you, me, and El Blasto. Okay.
Yeah, it's you, me, and Troubleshooter in theory.
All right. Yeah. All right.
Yep. I'll be right behind you guys.
Troubleshooting. Oh, I got an 18. That's surprisingly high.
Yeah, kind of.
Instructions to know how to run.
Circumspectly poking your head in. You see another heavy that is hanging in. There's some office rooms to the left, where the boss man is, and there's another heavy in that room, looking a little confused, but he is staying to doing his job in one of the offices near the boss man. But other than that, it looks like the place is cleared out.
Okay, so looks like we just got one other person and the boss.
Okay.
That's pretty good. I have no idea where you are on the layout here.
I think you're like down there. I think.
Look it up.
Yeah. Got it right.
Look to your up left. Patch.
My
up
other
left.
left.
There you go.
Up toward my patch.
Yes. Look towards your
Stop.
patch. There you go. That's the direction. Perfect.
Forgot my first rule of puppetry too is like, whoop, gotta see both my eyes, no matter what.
All right. So we got.
I don't know, Center Square. What's George Goebel say?
Awkward.
But there's two people up there.
Okay, troubleshooter. What
We have,
what
we
was
don't
your
have
role again?
We don't have quiet ways of killing people, do we?
You could try to run in and
Troubleshooter,
melee
what
them.
was
It's
your role?
not impossible.
Doesn't
Yeah,
have quiet ways
nice.
of killing people?
He's asking if we do have quiet ways to kill people.
Oh.
I have an idea. I'll
bet we
start
could get him
wandering
out. I'll
there,
bet we could
looking
get him
around,
outside.
trying to looking like I'm searching for something in particular.
Okay. Are you actually trying to stealthy it at all, or just being as obvious as
Nope.
possible?
Like
Being as
acting?
obvious as possible.
basically?
I'll walk up to one of the nearest heavies. Hey, dude, where's the pisser?
Persuasion.
You should try to sell
Also
t-shirts
start-
for me.
You know, all I'm going to say is have a small stain in your pants, and that will sell it.
Well,
Just do like
if
this awkward
I'm already
dance while
gone,
clutching
I don't
your
need to. I won't look like I need to go again.
Well, just a little.
What role? What role? did you
Just
say
be
again?
doing like a little mini
Persuasion.
pee dance while you're doing
Persuasion.
it.
Yeah.
I got a +9.
Nice.
It's not like I have thought about how to do this particular task.
I am not
Oh,
rolling well today. It's 11.
Guess who's
An 11. He looks at you. He looks at your weaponry, your armor. He looks back up
Oops.
at you.
To be fair, I have the cyber skin armor, not outward looking armor.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. So you okay. But either way, he looks at you. You're a big guy. He looks at your weapons that are slung on your body. He puts his hand on his revolver. He doesn't draw on you, but you have the attention of both the heavy, which is just another booster ganger, and the boss man. And they say, "Get the fuck out of here right now before I put 12 leads into you."
But did you see that concert outside? No.
Wait, why is he going to put LEDs in him?
Fuck, man. I guess I'll find a bush or something. Jeez.
All right, I'm going to hopefully, while he's being distracted, I'm going to try and make a move for the garage.
You're trying to get in the garage.
I mean, we were already
stealthily?
standing. We were already standing like in
Yeah,
the
you're
doorway.
standing at the entrance, but you haven't gone in. Troubleshooter just went in and
Yeah, well,
walked
the
into
guard-
one
Okay,
of the
before we go
offices.
in, while he's doing the distracty thing, can we see the hover vehicle from where we are that we need to grab?
Yes, Patch,
Yeah.
you do see the AV. So there are quite a few vehicles in here. Some of them on like vehicle racks that can be lifted and lowered. But this particular AV is
Okay.
it's near the back, but
Okay.
it's still
Okay.
pretty recognizable because it's painted black with big gold letters on the side and top of it that say Militech. You're
Mm.
pretty sure that's the one that you're supposed to get. There's a couple of other cars in here, another AV, several other vehicle type things, but it's near the back.
Can I have a question? Is it too late? Like, if I wanted to like whip up some kind of like a forgery document that if we get caught, just in case, be like, hey, look, Militech sent this with me.
At this point, yeah.
Like, I can't just put it up on my agent or something like
yeah,
that.
At this point, it's
Okay.
a little too late for that.
I like the idea that you just have it on a piece of paper.
Right. Like
What do you
it's
think of it. Yeah. No, scrawled, very obviously scrawled on a
right,
piece of
and
paper.
then like
crayon.
they're trying to figure out if it's like real or not. They just like
Yeah.
You're over there like getting into the vehicle to.
Wait, we just lost our driver.
So
He was
while
like,
he is going up to the two guys in the office, the two of you, Patch and Batty, are
Do you feel, Patch? Do you feel confident at all driving this vehicular device?
I do now that I found the number. I can also ride a horse, apparently. I have a 10. So yeah, I think I could drive this.
Okay.
Air vehicle,
I
right?
think I might even be able to drive it fairly well. Huh?
It's an air vehicle,
It
right?
says land vehicle.
It's an
No,
air
it's a
vehicle.
land vehicle.
It's an air vehicle. It's a hover car.
Does it fly? Does it need to worry about the jet stream?
No, it doesn't fly that
Everything
high.
needs to worry about the jet stream because it carries the red.
That's true.
The whole world.
Well, I can pilot it at 6 if it's like an air vehicle, like an airplane.
I mean, I could have a 7 on pilot air vehicle, but
Oh, well, then off you go.
that's why I was just trying to figure out if this was, yeah.
Keep in mind that a
I could
difficulty
ride a
of
horse.
13 is
Sorry,
like
that's still
13.
popped into my.
No, difficulty of 10 is routine.
Is there?
Oh.
I said it was 13 earlier.
No.
Yeah.
9 is simple, 13 is everyday, 15 is difficult, 17 is professional.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
So when you do a 10, could I? Can I just burn some luck with this air vehicle piloting?
I would focus
What
on
have
getting
you?
the air vehicle first.
Oh no! If it's
Getting
the one heavy is being distracted right now by somebody
We're
who's
done.
looking for the pisser, apparently.
Oh,
And
the
who knows how to
boss.
drive?
The boss is
The heavy
distracted.
and the boss are
drive.
both beside
And the
each
boss
other
man,
in
yeah.
front of Troubleshooter.
Yeah.
So, and they're in
Yep.
front of Troubleshooter. So worst case scenario, if they open fire, Troubleshooter is standing right there in the way.
Hold on. Are they between? Is troubleshooters on the other side of them, right? What I'm
he's
thinking of is
He's kind of like
The-
blocking them
One
into
of
their
them
office.
would be
He's
blocked.
talking
The
to them.
heavy would be blocked. The boss, well, let me phrase that. You guys aren't in there yet, so you can see the boss standing in the doorway.
Oh, I did not mean to
Yeah.
do that. Hold
You
on,
can see
sorry.
the boss standing in
Listening.
the doorway. He's half inside, half outside the building. You guys are still outside the building, kind of in front of the middle of it.
yeah. So it looks like he's got to just get the fuck out of there. He's got to draw him out.
So are you just waiting for Troubleshooter to do something before
Yeah.
doing something
Yeah.
yourself?
I think. Well, unless there's no other entrance, right? We're
There are
clear on
3
that.
entrances that you can see, all on the same side of the building.
There is. They're all the same side of the building, though. And I'm assuming that the boss's door is the one closest to
the gate.
the hover car. Closest to the gate.
The vehicle
We
entrance is
actually-
the one in the middle. The hover vehicle is in the
Right,
back,
you said
in
it was
the
at the
middle,
back.
on that same row.
I would
Well,
dearly
then can
love
I-
a map.
While he's talking to them and distracting with their attention, can I just try to stealth back to the vehicle?
You can roll a stealth check.
You're about to be on your own, Patch.
Hold on, I just was really kind of hoping for a map of any kind.
I planned on having a map up,
Okay.
but I didn't get around to it.
All right, can you use the freehand tools and this time not draw a penis?
No, penis. That's no comma penis.
Don't do it.
I
No, I
drew-
was thinking on the roll 20
I drew
or not.
I rolled a 12 stealth. It was not good.
Okay, well,
There's a
that's
map.
Not helping. There's a map. There's
Sort
oh,
of.
there's a dog. Look at that. There's a cat.
Um,
Okay.
I don't even know how
yeah, make it-
to draw on.
There's a set
Draw.
of tools on the left.
There we
Just
go.
draw.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted a. Okay, that's not what I want. Delete. Draw rectangle. And fill it with black. Okay, there's the warehouse.
Yes.
Okay,
Thank God. All right.
there is the small door.
Sorry to be a dick about this.
You're
I
good.
just can't visualize this.
Everything he can see, the number of enemies around him.
Because I'll be a whole lot more scared when I actually know where everything is.
Don't worry, baby.
Yeah, actually, you should do soliloquy. Can you do anything from Matilda?
I mean, nothing that would put me in jail.
Or Wicked? Do Wicked.
Do Wicked.
Look, I'm gay, but I'm not that
You
gay.
know you've watched Wicked.
I have not.
Actually, are you the only one? You and Dr. Twitch have not watched Wicked. That is hilarious. His
I haven't
phrase
watched
is
Wicked either.
He has. He knows
Yeah.
every song. Don't listen to him.
Yeah. I mean, there is that phrase, I'm not that kind of gay. Yeah, not a Broadway gay.
I am.
It's
You
a,
know how many points are get deducted off my gay card every day that I use a power tool or something? It's terrible. Depending on the power tool.
Put you up on the lesbian.
I mean, the only power tool you use is a Dremel, and that barely counts. For
I used a drill just yesterday.
Are you sure?
What
Did
did
it say DeWalt on it?
I mean,
Pretty sure.
maybe?
Pretty sure I used a screwdriver to punch a hole in the drywall to put a drywall anchor in earlier, so that was something.
Yeah. My dad just used to use his fist.
On your
Okay,
I mean,
that went dark.
slightly
Sorry about
traumatizing,
that.
but that went real dark.
All right, that's the best I can do in 30 seconds.
All right. Well, we did our best to keep out of your
Okay.
hair there, buddy. So thank
You're
you.
great.
Thank you so much. Okay. We don't.
We're
have
the blue
tokens.
dots.
I feel like I
We're the who's the blue dots are
Us. We are the two on the outside on the far right.
okay. Yeah, it looks great. It's very abstracty. All right, so you can like click on it and make little puddles.
So this
So
is the boss man.
That one is the heavy.
Boss
Yeah.
man. Okay, so where are the two blue balls?
You guys are here in
Outside.
front of
On
the
the
building
outside.
in the middle.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, here we go.
we're like at the
He's
door.
got that at the
That's
door
open.
on this side. Okay, shit.
And then over here
Yeah,
is
love-
troubleshooter talking to a heavy through a window. He just walked in the building.
And he doesn't have an earpiece.
Everybody has cell phones.
No.
Your agent is a cell phone, but nobody has specifically said they're like putting on a fake earpiece or something.
No earpieces. Okay. I'm just gonna hide on either side of the door and just wait.
I tried to
and
stealth
see
and
what-
failed,
see
so
You don't know if you failed
Oh.
yet. Let me find out if you failed.
pretty sure I
Booster
failed.
ganger, awareness, perception.
what is
Yeah,
Oh
I
yeah.
failed.
Oh yeah. He saws you. You made
Oh,
it to
yeah.
about here, and he starts hollering.
Hey, what are you? I'm like, there you are, you asshole! And I come over and like grab freaking Trouble by the back of the collar. Sorry,
yes.
I took my eyes off of him for like 1 minute.
Yeah, you two need to get out of here if something bad happens.
Something bad. I'm going, man. And can I? Since I failed the stealth, and I'm like, oh hey, did I play off the hey there you are? Like, does he know I was trying to stealth in, or does he
I'll
realize
allow
that
it.
I just tried to
I'll
grab the
allow
guy?
it.
I'm gonna go with conversation's not gonna work right here, is it? Since he's our driver, right?
Oh.
Trouble's our driver.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna
Guns
like
a-blazing.
kinda, I'm gonna kind of like push him back towards the door and try to converse with the heavy dude to basically switch places with Trouble, since Trouble's conversation was obviously not helping. Oh my gosh.
Yes, it is.
Sorry, I just wanted
You're
to check
good.
because I realized, oh wait, lines might have been crossed.
I don't know of any
so,
lines
yes.
that have been crossed.
No, you're good. You're
Okay,
good.
Just
I was just
ask.
like, I was
Although we
not
did
quite
lose.
anticipating that. Yeah.
No, they left. They quit.
The
I did
laptop
it. I
battery
pissed them off.
died. They're getting back in shortly, I think.
Oh man, that's terrible when your battery dies.
Yep. Especially when
Yeah,
you're powered
that's
by
really
it.
not fun. You gotta upgrade and get the rechargeable kind.
Especially your pacemaker.
If it's plugged in, it never dies.
It's true. And those new ones, the good ones, they keep going even when they're plugged in.
Which ones?
But
The battery charging laptop.
yeah, sure. We'll go with that.
Does USB-C work pretty well?
All right, so I'm gonna grab Trouble because he was
Okay,
our
Trouble.
driver, right, Patch?
Yes, he's our better
So
driver.
I'd be like, "Hey, there you are," and I'm gonna grab the guy by the back of the collar and like kind of push him
All right,
back
we are coming
push him
back.
back towards the door.
All
Hi.
right, we're back. Welcome back to the part.
And
there
so
you go.
he's gonna kind of like
Oh, my God, I can't-
act like he's heading back towards the door as I try to converse with the heavy and distract him when he can maybe the driver guy can kind of maybe dip in behind that first vehicle so he can't be seen. So it looks like he went outside.
Well, it's looking like we're going to have to resolve this next week.
Oh no.
That's okay. It's about 8. Yeah, it's been a bit.
Yep, it
Can I at
is.
least
But
Can I see if I can at least get him in a conversation then? And then we
Yeah.
can
yeah, what's the bold move that we'll cliffhanger on?
yeah.
So what are you trying to do here, Evney?
So I grabbed Trouble, like, I came in like, hey, there you are when I got caught trying to sneak in. And I kind of like shove him back in the general direction behind me, not towards the door, just behind me. And I try to get the Trouble guy into conversation while Trouble kind of sneaks in behind the car there
right
to
now,
hide.
the heavy has his hand on his weapon. He hasn't drawn yet,
Right.
but he is
So
definitely
something-
very angry and very suspicious. So if you were trying to don't worry,
I'm just,
everything's cool.
I'm just like, hey, look, we're getting out of here. I'm gonna like try to converse with them and try to like apologize for, like, hey, we're
Roll a persuasion or
here.
a conversation, either.
Is it a persuasion or a
Either one.
conversation?
I'll allow either one.
Okay.
I can't guarantee that my laptop will be able to pull power fast enough to keep up with the power drain of the call.
That's okay.
We might be
16 is good
we might-
enough. He definitely doesn't trust you, but he's not ready to draw on you, and it's just like, just get the fuck out of here. Go.
So I'm
go
kind of
watch your
like
show.
distracted. So we're distracting right now, and then what's his face? Like, yeah, okay.
Okay. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I was really hoping to finish this heist tonight. But we have now hit 9 p.m. Eastern. And let me get to this. Here we go. We've now hit 9 p.m. Eastern. And we will be continuing Cyberpunk next week. But if you had a good time, make certain to say hi in the chat. Come hang out with us. We got another stream tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern. The Dungeons of Drakkenheim. I know precisely nothing about what's going to happen tomorrow, but I do know that we are going to have Dungeons of Drakkenheim tomorrow. And then I don't have anything else on the calendar for this week, so I'm just going to plug hi them. Okay.
It was a bit of a
I got it. I got it.
Else.
But I don't know what that's for. Is there a cookie truck on Friday? Probably cookie truck on Friday.
There should be a cookie truck on Friday. I believe we may have given it over. Tim is a drunk.
So's Chance.
It's called.
So is Ebony.
I think basically it's Welcome to Starbase Tallahassee.
Oh, did we do that last?
Again, Tim is a drunk.
Well,
so he was not able to report for duty on Friday. So just reread that.
Coming up Friday on Cookie Trek, Welcome to Starbase Tallahassee. Next time on Cookie Trek, the next batch, join Simon and Rufus, the crew of the USS Fan Service, faces off against the Romulan Empire, angers religious locals, and accidentally creates Starbase Tallahassee from their saucer section. Because diplomacy was too easy, Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern. And then obviously next Tuesday, Cyberpunk's going to be back again. We're going to have the thrilling conclusion of this heist and go straight, potentially, into the train heist. I swear, it's going to be fun. But guys, with that, I think we're going to try to get, we got a raid going. Make sure to go over there, be cool, say hi, support your little streamers. And most importantly, take care of yourselves out there. It's the holiday season.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to say we love having you here. I want to see each and every one of you here next year all the time because it's a lot of fun to do this with you. So with that, we love you guys. Good night.
Night, everybody.
Night.